Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Many a True Nerd, and welcome back to Oblivion, where last time, I lit the flame of mania, so the town of Bliss absolutely adores me, and today, we need to do the same for Crucible. Unfortunately, we can't just light their flame, instead, I've got a better plan. Given Crucible seems to be full of, scheming and paranoia and murder, I'm just going to murder the Duchess, which, as a nice bonus, also gets me the nicest dress I've seen in the entire game. It's gonna be beautiful, though. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not sure, which priest I ought to speak to. Like, presumably, the priest of Mania wants the Duchess of Dementia to die. But given what I've seen of Crucible, the priest of Dementia probably wants that too.
Becoming the Duke of Dementia requires passage through the ritual of accession. Specific guidelines set forth by Arden Sul himself.
Okay, so we've got a special ritual. Can't just walk in and stab her, which I suppose that was hoping for a bit too much.
Seldom is the subject ever Wait a moment. Did you want to hear the history of the ritual?
I mean, sure, why not?
As it happened so many years ago, my lord Arden Sul suspected a traitor in his midst. Not wishing to find himself on the wrong end of a blade, he gathered his flock here in the Ascension. By poisoning the sacramental wine, Arden Sul was able to suppress any such conspiracy in one fell swoop.
Okay, so when you say he suppressed the conspiracy, you mean he just murdered literally everybody?
Yes. He then removed their hearts from their bodies and used his ancient scrying technique known as visceromancy to read their lifeblood. When Arden Sul couldn't divine the traitor's true nature in their hearts, he became distraught and took his own life in the same way. From that day on, the ritual of accession for the throne of Dementia was set.
Wait, hang on, that doesn't explain anything. Like, if he killed everyone then died, then how exactly do I become the new Duchess in that case?
To become the ruler of Dementia, the current leader's heart must be cut out and brought to the altar of Arden Sul in the Ascension. Once this is done, I can pronounce the heart-bearer a duke or duchess. Then, all that is required is the blessing of our lord Sheogorath.
Okay, so it actually is as simple as just walking in and stabbing her. Meanwhile, yes, there is a parallel ritual for Mania where basically I need to drug the Duke of Mania, but no. We're going for the super nice dress, damn it.
A dangerous choice. I like it! She's gotten to be a bit much anyway. Thinks everyone is out to get her. Which they are in this case. So be it.
Okay, so we've locked ourselves into taking out Scylla. Let's get it done. Also, that does remind me, I want to put a prediction in right now, which is, yes, the Prince of Madness has been saying to me repeatedly, oh yes, Gigalug's gonna be around soon, he's the Prince of Order and Boring Stuff, and I think I know who it is. Just do a tiny bit of summoning and, I reckon it's going to be Haskill. Everyone else we've run into has been a bit bananas on the Mania side because they're just basically not with it, on the Dementia side because they're extremely murdery. But not Haskill. He's kinda unique. He's very reasonable and sensible. He seems very organised. He knows what's going on. Almost like, say, he was way more orderly than everybody else here. And on top of that, Sheogorath did say to me earlier, Haskill knows more than he knows. I think Haskill is Gigalug, but he doesn't know he's Gigalug. He's going to wake up at some point, banish Sheogorath, and then I need to fight Haskill, which is why he was introduced to me right at the flipping start. So, okay, that's my prediction anyway. We'll see if I'm right later. Okay, step one, I need to learn about Syl's routine so I know how to kill her, and actually that is true. Unlike, the Duke of Mania, where I could get into his backyard area, I never got the key to access, the private area where presumably she sleeps. John, you already know about a conspiracy to kill her. Some of the conspirators might still be alive, so Okay, the Khajiit died, and the ringleader, what's her name, she ended up dead. But we never turned in the captain of the guard, who was definitely on side. So, okay, let's start off by finding her, because she's gotta be on my side. Okay, funny old thing, no sign of her and also no sign of the Duchess, so possibly, yes, she's gone into yet more paranoid hiding. But, just, yes, hanging around here, waiting for the captain of the guard to show up. Anya. Now, she said she wasn't involved in the conspiracy, but they tried to involve her. It's possible she's going to know something. I might be able to hold that over her, like, you know, just a bit of light blackmail. And she's going to be the person who knows the routine of the Duchess better than anybody.
She is staying well out of sight. No need to take unnecessary risks. I maintain a close watch on her. She fears that Sheogorath no longer favours her presence and wants her replaced.
But, how did she know that I'm seeking to replace her?
Perhaps I've misjudged you. All right, I'll help. Just remember me when you take over her position. What can I do to help you?
Okay, bloody hell, right. So, possibly Anya was completely in on the last conspiracy, because she's joined this one very easily as it turns out. And, yes indeed, just get me close, I'll stab her myself, I'm very good at it.
Well, the best I can offer is help with the guards. I can distract at least 2 of them, and get them to leave her wing of the palace. That should help you to get in there a bit easier.
I mean, that's not untrue, but I do also need, you know, a key, because the door's locked and I can't pick it. Then again, John, don't trust Anya, okay? She may possibly have, yes, joined the previous conspiracy, abandoned it as soon as she was put under any pressure by me, so yes, possibly this is just a woman who joins anyone who's in front of her at that exact moment, and then betrays them at the earliest possible opportunity. So she might well betray me to Syl the moment my back's turned. Still, she's off to go and take care of that, lovely, and... No, seriously, I do need a key. Like, I'd love her... Never mind, she's gone. Right, Kithlan, apparently you're up next.
Yes. I see you may have what it takes to replace her. Very well. What is it you need from me?
Honestly, just a key. A key would be fine.
That may be difficult. Syl has been hidden from public sight lately. However, I can give you something that may help. Take this key. It should unlock any door in her wing of the palace. You still need to be wary of her seducer guards, but it should help.
Alright, honestly, that's literally all I wanted. So, everyone's on board. Brilliant. Get into her bit of the palace. Avoid, yes, some of her elite guards. Some of them should already have been dismissed by Anya, so... honestly, we might be able to sneak through some of this. And I was about to say, let's wait until night so that, yes, we can do this while the seducers are asleep, but I don't think they do. I think, yes, the seducers and the golden lot on the other side, they're all Daedra, so I don't think they actually do sleep. I think they just stay awake all the time, so, okay, just get down, be ready, we're going to be fine, probably. Okay, I say that, I literally just walked into, like, 2 of them. But they don't seem to have John. Even if they don't sleep. Darkness. You want darkness anyway. Because darkness is, yes, the chance of being spotted. Okay, you know what? Screw it. Just wait a good 13 or so hours. Let's wait till, you know, 1 AM or something. We should be A-okay. So, in here and... one of them's walking right up to me right now. This is great. This is going really good as a starting point. Over to this side, and... well, they didn't see me. Honestly, I'm going to call that a massive win, because I am the sneakiest bastard who ever lived. So, okay, 2 guards bypassed. Got that key already, so don't need to hack that, but could have done nice and easy. And we're now in the private chamber. Possibly I was allowed to be in that guard and I don't know, but... okay, John. John. If we're going to try and avoid trouble, make sure you know how much trouble there is. Mind and body off. Scouting about on. Just for a second. Just so we know how many people are in the room. 1. But I don't think that's her. I think that's Anya, isn't it? Hang about, just... Oh yeah, that's Anya. Okay. So in which case, where precisely is the Duchess?
What do you want now? I told you what I'm willing to do. Now get away from me before someone hears us.
Okay, so she's not willing to do further... Oh, hang on. There's... Well, there's someone on the bed there, but, officially, they don't appear to be alive. Alright, just sneak on up to the mysteriously, yes, not alive Duchess and... No, seriously. Why are you not alive? You should be alive. Okay, scouting about. The Duchess isn't alive. That's really cocking weird, actually.
Don't be fooled. The ritual isn't over. The body on the bed isn't Syl, but merely an impersonator. The real Syl uses many such decoys to throw would-be killers off her trail. Syl has made her escape through the hidden tunnel in the gardens outside her quarters. She must not get away! Be wary. I fear that her escape may be a ruse to lure you into an ambush.
Okay, hang on. That's fine, but who killed the impersonator? I mean, I'm going to be honest. The impersonator is also wearing... No, I can't take the dress! Boo! Boo, I say! Okay, so... Was it Anya? Because I didn't kill the impersonator, so... Okay, possibly, like, Syl did? So that, you know, people would think she was already dead or whatnot. But if so, then she's not leading me into an ambush, so... No, seriously, who killed you? Oh, and one thing of potential note, I just actually found, yes, an amber bow matrix. Now, I've already got an amber bow, but yes, is the enchantment maybe semi-randomized, i.e., if I go and make another amber bow now, would the enchantment potentially be different from, yeah, the one I already had? It's possible, I suppose. Right, back outside to the private gardens. Don't get spotted once again. Now we need to find... Apparently I've discovered the secret door. A lot of stuff is just sort of happening. Right, I discovered that secret door. Well done me, quite frankly. Oh, blimey, this is not just an escape tunnel. I recognise this architecture. Oh yeah, this is a proper ancient ruin. So... Zeothard on this occasion. So, okay, we're actually into a dungeon at this point. So, scouting about, most definitely back on, please. If I'm being led into an ambush, I want to see the ambushers before they see me, which this ring is very good at arranging. So, on the other hand, I do see bones. It could be... Oh, blimey, okay, hang on. Right. We've got ourselves, yeah, this. Now, okay, step one, John, remember, you're very, very good at making sandwiches. So basically, yeah, just get my healing going on, do a bit of healing too, then just move step by step, avoid them, okay, just over the top. Right, magical, okay, well, you know what, that was a good ambush, I'll give you that was a good one. Just go over to local map here. Right and right again. Honestly, I feel like I just want to speedrun this labyrinth. Because I suspect I can out-heal and outrun basically everything in it. But I will give you, this is a fun little maze to navigate. And I think I see the ambushers. Now, have the turret stopped at this point? Now I've pushed that button because I believe they have. Okay. I see 3. Do I want to attack them immediately? Because I kind of feel like I do want to. Yes. So, okay. John, these might be the elite of the elites. Let's get some poison on these bastards. So, number 1. Alright, good hit. And number 2. There we go. They're now taking some good damage over time and will continue to do so for some time yet. Lovely. So they're going to, yeah, try and heal up. But honestly, can they outpace my actual, yeah, damage over time poison? I'm not sure they can, you know. And they've still not found me either. Well, okay. The game's saying I've been detected, but they're not rushing me, so... Right, just deploy one summon, and... That was the poison right there. Oh, the poison works beautifully. The poison is... I feel like possibly I may have just drawn some attention. But that's fine. One-on-one, oh yeah, you can 100% take these bastards out. So, who do we have here? That is just a basic Dark Seducer. Yeah, Dark Seducer versus you. I am not concerned in the slightest. Also, that's true. If you guys are demons, does that mean I can harvest your souls? Because, presumably, yeah, if you're playing by normal rules, I could. So just get a soul trap on you. Finish you off. No. Okay, they're people as far as John. You already knew that. The really humanoid Dremora, you already couldn't harvest souls off them. You've known that for a long time. Right, just keep on keeping on. Turns out, yes, we're definitely being led into an ambush right now. Like, a fairly big one as time goes by. So, crack open everything. That's just my own summon back there. Yeah, we're not even in the right area yet. There's gonna be more traps before we get to... Okay, I need to find something to dump. I could just put, yes, mind and body ring back on, but... You know what? No. No. I like having scouting about when I'm in a dungeon. But yes, I think we need to make yet another trip to Cocking Anvil at some point or another. Right, see 2 more right here. And I also see, yeah, 2 more Dark Seducers. Okay, we are well in control for the time being. One-on-one I can take up, oh yeah, especially archers, who have the magical ability of, yes, bras that sort of, yeah, glow through flames, which is very exciting. Okay, slight tricky bit though. This room appears to have no exit, so hang about. There's got to be a secret door, a secret button, a secret something somewhere around these parts. Scouting about is seeing something over in that direction, so it must be over here on this side. Come on, buddy. There's a button around here somewhere. Here we go, there's a button on one of the statues, just, yeah, kind of hidden from where you enter the room. So, alright. This was indeed the right direction. Scouting about never lets me down, though. Watch out for, yeah, square floor panels. They can 100% be traps. They can just let you, you know, drop to your death. So, watch out for them. Just pop round the corners and, by any chance, as you are on your own, is this... gonna be Our Lady. Is that you, Sil, or is that just... Okay, that's just another basic one, I think, though. If I want to, I can... Oh, I can't pickpocket you. That's a bit of a shame, actually. Okay, couple more go down, and yes, I think I have found my target. So, that's gonna be her. Right over there. Lovely, and... when we're done with this, I need to have a word with Anya, because she said she was going to get rid of 2 elite guards. Can't help but notice Sil is still being guarded by 2 elite guards. And also 27 other guards that we didn't see on the way in. So, Sil, any chance me and you could have a nice chat before we do this, okay? I'd like to... Oh. I mean, no chance of a nice chat, but I can't help but notice she's also... she's possibly leaving her bodyguards behind right now, which would be marvelously good news. They seem to be getting left in the dust, so... Okay, just lead her nice and far away. Summon a reinforcement. Then just get myself a little bit of a beautiful... You know what? Beguiling Dark Arrow. Abso-cooking-lutely. Just for fun. Then we just get some damage health on you. Wait for the opportunity. And there we flipping go. You're now taking damage over time. So, good luck with all of everyone's just run straight past my summon. They are ignoring my summon a lot. So basically, screw you. You are not ignoring my summon. And I think we've definitely... oh, yeah. We definitely lost one of her colleagues. I think, yeah, she's back over in the room somewhere. Because we've only got one with us right now, which is beautiful. Oh, hang on. We do have a bit of a problem, though, which is... she's just got... Ooh, the Nerve Shatterer. That does sound kind of badass, though I'm not sure I can actually, you know, carry it. But yes, the bigger problem... she's not wearing the sexy dress I wanted. All she's got is, yes, her own heart, and she's wearing the dumb, stupid Mazdan armor that you just can't pick off anybody's corpse. So, Oh, bloody hell. I kind of only did this because I wanted the dress. And her double, I couldn't have the dress. And her, she's not wearing the dress. So, right, well, this is all very embarrassing. And as for the nerve shatterer, I mean, I'm going to be honest, that actually is pretty damn good. But one, it's blunt, and two, it's catastrophically heavy. So, okay, you know what? We're getting it out. We're going to take it out with me. Just now we've kind of killed everybody, we can take off scouting about. Welcome back, Lydia. I've fucking missed you. Although, funny old thing, that's not actually the end of the dungeon. There's, yeah, another level down below, which honestly I'm happy to explore, if only because I do need an excuse to, top up the old charge in my weapons. Because you're a proper skeleton. So yes, you are going to be nice and vulnerable to soul trapping. Okay, mission accomplished, I suppose, because yes, my weapons are now fully recharged, but still don't know precisely what's going on here. What I will say is, yes, there's something weird in pretty much every single one of these dungeons that have this style of architecture. In particular, yeah, there's like monsters and undead in prison cells and whatnot. Like, they're being experimented on. But, yeah, still don't know who precisely did it. I found some notes from them back in, what was it called? One of those first temples I went into, but, yeah, something's just not quite right. Oh, and here we go. I think I've just walked into something very special. So, Sheogorath's cracked out the butterflies, only does that when you know it's a big deal. The priests are on their pulpits, you guys have come to swear loyalty to me. So, in goes the heart, marvellous. Immediately catches on fire, beautiful. So, okay, over there, that's Bliss on side. Over here, that's Crucible. Job cocking done.
Once again has the ritual of accession come full circle. The heart of Syl has been consumed by Arden Soul's will, and the Demented welcome you with open arms. I now declare you to be Duchess of Dementia of the Shivering Isles. May your wrath and anger be your guide.
Okay, job cocking done. Though yes, if you happen to know where the previous Duchess got her dress from, I would appreciate knowing that.
You've done it! The ritual is complete, and you've survived! Oh, who'd have thought? Now, on to other...
Wait, I must speak! Halt! Cease! Desist! My... Syl is dead? This can't be right. Is this right? What have you done? Have you done this?
Hold your tongue, little Duke, or I'll tear it from your mouth.
But this stranger? Someone new? From somewhere else? Not here. I'm sure of that. I don't understand. Or I can't.
Calm yourself, Thaden. You're making my teeth itch. You still hold your office. I suggest you see to your duties.
Ridiculous! You can't do this, although you're omnipotent. Or just tall. It's one of the two, I'm sure. And a fool.
Fool? Visionary! Change is in the air, Thaden. Breathe it deep. Bathe in its scent. Bottle it up. Save some for later.
Order approaches. It's taken the fringe already, with order clothes and order hats. And you speak of change?
Change will preserve us. It is the lifeblood of the Isles. It will move mountains. It will mount movements.
No, certainly not. This isn't good. I'm sure it's bad. I can't do this anymore. No more.
Then go, Thaden. Have your green moat. Take a bath. But leave before I decorate my throne with your insides.
Yes, that's it. I'll go. Away, far away. Working for them is like working for us, but without all the dying.
No! Let him go.
Enough! I go to Jiggalag. I give myself to him as a priest of order. This isn't done, Mad God. I think it's just started.
Okay, we just lost Thaden.
This has never happened before. The ruler of Mania, turning traitor. unprecedented. But different is good. A new act in this play. Maybe we're onto something here. We'll see how it plays out. It can't be worse than what's happened before.
Okay, you know what? He's not wrong. If he just does precisely the same thing that's failed before, it'll fail again. If things just go off the rails a bit, then maybe it leads to a different outcome, and if it doesn't, he could just try again later, so you know what? I see where you're coming from, mates.
You now have the power to summon dark seducers. They've always served the Duke of Dementia. I think they have a thing for pain. And here is the Ring of Lordship, a symbol of your new station. Symbols are important. They carry weight in this realm and others. You would be well served to remember that. The Grey March has swept the fringe. Aura gathers its forces there as we speak. And I hate when people gather forces in my fringe. You'll need to put an end to that. Stop them. My army should already be there. But I want you to see what you can do to help. If they continue to marshal their forces there, we won't be able to contain them. Make sure they can't.
Okay, I'm going to be honest. I was planning to, yes, right about this moment, go on a small vacation back to Cyrodiil, so... oh, but they're occupying the area that's got the door in it. Oh, that's a bit of a problem. Okay, Ring of Lordship, so resist poison, fortify endurance, chameleon 32%. Bit of an odd combination, but you know what? No reason not to... oh. That's got a weight of 0, suggesting this is a quest item, and probably going to be important down the line. And here's fascinating. Summon the Dark Seducer is, yeah, 0 cost because it's a greater power, not like a traditional spell. But greater powers traditionally, you can only use like once a day. So okay, we'll need to check in on that later. The problem is, yes, because I don't know its cost, I don't know how strong it is relative to other spells. So, okay, we'll need to, yes, remember to try and compare that like to like down the line, though that is true. If it's not a traditional summon spell, could I summon at that? And also one of my other summons simultaneously. And yes, rather tragically, it would appear the fringe is locked down. I can't get back to the door right now. I'm trapped in the Shivering Isles for now. So, okay, we will get to the Gates of Madness, but. I want to do some exploring first. In particular, bear in mind I've really not done much down over here in Dementia. And I'm pretty sure I saw earlier today, when I was just nipping outside to gather some souls, that, yes, there might just be something very close by indeed if I nip outside right here. So just, nip down into the swamp, ignore the camp, because I swear I saw, just around the corner, that is a town. Or at least, well, you know, a tiny village anyway. But, bare minimum, we're going to say hi. Oh yeah, this place is barely round the corner from New Sheoth, so... okay. Deep Wallow, oh, that's a good name for a depressing swamp town, I flipping love it. Because yes, one might reasonably assume the towns are balanced. There was a Hale and Highcross up in Mania, then there was Split right on the boundary, so presumably down south we've got, hang on, what were you again? Felmore and Deep Wallow, though... there's one more as well. I think I must have overheard someone describing this, which is way down on MacLeod's boot, Vitharn. So, okay, we're going to be wanting to check that out at some point, because Mad God's Boot just sounds like a fun place to explore. And I'm also kind of curious what's right at the end of that road, right at the toe of the boots. Still, for the time being, okay, I've moved time forward to mid-morning, but no one's getting up. John, the town's called Deep Wallow. That's kind of, you know, understandable, really. Okay, by any chance, are you guys too depressed to actually get up and leave your houses?
No, you're not one of them. Still, you've no business being here. And if you see them, tell them Erther is ready and waiting. I know they're coming. They'll come for you, like they came for my sister. Put her on the hill of suicides.
Okay, so Something's got these people properly freaked out.
It's where you end up if you don't die according to his plan. They will drive you to it, like they did poor Gaidenary. I loved her, and then she was gone. By her own hand. It said any soul on the hill can be released if their remains are brought to them. I've heard that those that free the souls become blessed. Can't say for sure. They scatter the remains all over the Isles. Bastards.
Okay, hang on. What's going on here precisely? Nothing more from him, but yes, it sounds like potentially someone he knew was driven to suicide intentionally by someone else, taken to the Hill of Suicides, and now that's generally deemed to be bad. Spirit not at rest, etc, etc. So, okay, let's try and find some more details from somebody else.
I'm Beely. You came from out there, and you survived? Then how do I know you're not one of them?
Okay, first things first, I need to figure out who it is that's causing them to be so bloody afraid. Like, are we talking dark seducers? Because those seem to be the ones who, yes, like, you know, fulfill the will of the mad gods around these parts. Okay, I was about to say, no one's giving me information about the Hill of Suicides, but, it turns out it's written on my map in giant letters, so, right, I need to find where apparently some corpses or something have been, well then again, no. The point is the corpses maybe aren't there, the remains have been scattered, so, right, let's just go in this sort of a direction, see what we can find around this area. Okay, well I've made it to what looks like, yeah, the heart of the Hill of Suicides, and we've got one of these bastards again, the resonators, and, right. I think I now know roughly what we want to do with these bastards. You've got to, yes, insert hearts into it, but the priest can reactivate it. So the priests have got to go down immediately before you actually start, shutting it down. Get the hearts first, then take out the priest. You know what, John? This is an excellent opportunity to test out Dark Seducer. So if I summon you, that did despawn my other guy, which is unfortunate. You're the priest. I don't want you to die first. That would be bad. So, okay. John, last time you tried this went a bit wrong. So, do not forget all your fancy toys. 1, get some passive healing going on. You've got plenty, it's not a problem. 2, these lads are, tanky as balls. Let's get some weakness on them. Oh, that's a bit better. Now you're a bit more flimsy, aren't ya? So, okay. Grab heart number 1. Now just keep on going. And then, that was the right person. Good, well done. You seem pretty tough, actually. You're surviving well. Knight of Order number 2. You can heal, can't you? Well, la-di-da. And also, hang on, where's the priest? I think we successfully killed them, but now... Oh, never mind. No. No, come back here. Come back here, Mr. Priest. You come back here. Priest needs to go down at last. Okay. That was a lot more manageable on this. Well, someone's shooting me with lightning for some... I'm trying to actually get them. Right. You can't loot this guy because, yes, problems. And you finally took down my friend. So that's all absolutely fine. You go down. Are you ready to get up again? I mean, not yet, to be honest. So, okay. And, yep, more summoning being brought in. So, just take you out, which, thanks to 100% weakness to flame, isn't too bad. Right. Insert the heart, and... I kind of thought it was just at 3, and no you don't, no you don't, no you don't. Back down on the floor. I need you nice and, you know, deactivated before we start shutting the thing down and... Bloody... Oh, okay. These guys hit cocking hard, by the way. Right, seriously, just stop it. Just stop it, you. And you too, actually. You flipping as well. Just, okay, John. Make him nice and weak to fire. What's the correct point to start shutting down the gate? Because the priest is... Okay, you know what? The priest is down for the count. Insert. And any minute now. Come on. As soon as we're done, number 3. Right. That should shut this down. And now we've got 3 more I thought it was 3. There we go. That's now shut down. Where is the priest? Because he's now my target. I need to make sure he doesn't reopen the damn thing. Or possibly... Okay, is the priest now dead because he was unconscious at the point where it was open? Okay, the priest is now dead. Shock staff, lovely, together with his clothing. So, okay, he's down at the time, and John. John. Why not take more Hearts of Order now, so that you've got them for later? But yeah, now nothing's happening. They're chasing me around the last handful of nights, but it kinda doesn't matter anymore. Point is, get 3 hearts, take out the priest, shut down the thing, and if the thing is shut down while the priest is unconscious, he just dies. It's kind of the open gate that keeps him alive. Gotcha. Right, cleaned up these bastards, and now I've got enough hearts to shut down 1 or 2 shrines, and I suspect there's going to be one in the fringe, so yes, I feel like actually this was a rather useful practice run. Hang on a minute, I think I may have actually found my real destination. I mean, I kind of assumed that the Hill of Suicides, you know, the hill bit of the Hill of Suicides would be somewhere in the middle of the text, the Hill of Suicides, but no, it's way down over here. Okay, just mosey on over. They said the spirits were trapped here, and I'm guessing you're the cocking spirits, right? Yeah. Here we go. So, step 1. Presumably, one of you is going to be, yes, what's-his-face's girlfriend or sister or what have you. Name began with a G, didn't it? And also, do I recognise any of these here names? So, Lorenz Bogtrotter. I don't, but I love your name anyway. Here she is, the woman that was mentioned to me. And I cannot speak with this restless soul. Okay. So the implication was, yes, people who take their own lives, they're trapped here. But if their remains are brought to them, was what the guy was implying, yeah, then they're at peace. So, all we need to do, presumably, is find bits of these people, like identifiable bodies. And unfortunately, this would appear to be, yes, completely an unmarked mission, meaning no help whatsoever. So, okay, guys, if I find your bodies, I will bring you, like, you know, a leg, arm, something. But, no promises, because I have no way of knowing where they're going to be precisely. Right, in which case, let's check in with, yes, Vitharn. I'd like to check in with what I believe may be the last settlement on the islands. Because, yeah, Isle of Flame was at Cylon. Then we've got Saints Watch up here. That's where the base of the Golden Lot is. Mania's been explored pretty well. I've seen Deep Wallow at this point, so pretty much the only place I've not been to is, yeah, this tiny strip of land going down in this direction. So let's just nip over to, yeah, Zedillion. Right, weapons away, nothing around here can possibly keep up with me. We've got, yes, one, a ruin, but honestly at this point I'm probably mainly leading one enemy type into another. Okay, it might be Grummite right over here. Lovely. Kind of just fell in a hole there, but that's fine. We got ourselves out of it. No trouble. Lost Time Camp. Beautiful. Just keep on keeping on. I'm not stopping until I get to the end of this path. I want to know what's hiding at the end of the Dark God's boots. Okay, we've just passed Corpse Rot Passage, so okay, we're off to a great start here. That's a beautiful start. Okay, we're almost at the end. And there is definitely... Oh, there's something. There's something here. There's some form of... oh, flip me. I was right. I have located Pinnacle Rock, and... it appears to be guarded by dark seducers of all things.
Forgive me, Your Grace, but you are not permitted to pass within Pinnacle Rock.
Okay, we're going to be coming back to Pinnacle Rock later. Gotcha. John, it's where they live, isn't it? Saints Watch has Brelak, that's the base of the Golden Lots. Far side, Pinnacle Rock, that's where the Dark Seducers are based. Got it. Okay, but hang on, I may have made a, yes, slight miscalculation here. Vitharn, despite how it looks, is not just a standard, boring, normal village, because it appears to be occupied by a bunch of ghosts who are doing a very good job protecting the place, actually. And, oh blimey, okay, they're also they're also coming for me. I'd like to yield to you, Mr. Ghost Fanatic. Okay, the Ghost Fanatic is not accepting the yield, as it turns out. Also, by the looks of it, some form of, barrier on the door up ahead. So, guys, I don't want to fight, okay? I want to just chill out, say hi, solve all your problems for you, no trouble whatsoever. Oh, they're not just fighting me, though. They're fighting each other, too. There's a fight going on between... Hang on. Who are you guys, precisely? Right, there's ghost-on-ghost action. This place is, right, much more complicated than the other towns we've been to. And there is also a ghost door, which is being held shut by supernatural. Right. Here we go. There's fanatics, but there's also Vitharn troops. So here we go. Just help this guy out with his current fight, and the ghost does not respond. I've walked into a fight between two ghost factions who possibly are just fighting this same ancient war as ghosts over and over again forever. So, right. Well, that's just so bloody fascinating. Now I've got to figure out how to get inside the Bailey. And thank goodness for the local map, because I think it might have just delivered me the solution here. By the looks of it. Oh, I would never have noticed this in a million bloody years, but there is a root door down here to the Vitharn sump. So, okay, secret back entrance into the Ghost War Fortress. So, okay, how about we pick that up next time and call it a pod for now, because I feel like I may have just stumbled across something very, very cool indeed. We will begin the next episode by solving the mystery of the Ghost Fortress, and then it's straight back to the Gates of Madness to sort out the problems in the Fringe. So, hopefully, you join me next time for that. But in the meantime, I've been John, this has been Many a True Nerd, and this has been Oblivion. Thank you very much, and goodbye.
We have got a gate key here, and then we have got... I've made a mistake! I've made a mistake! I've made a mistake! I've made a mistake! This is going to take all of my skill and cunning as a hunter to sort out... Die, you mooing bastards! Die! Die! Go away. Go away, nobody likes you. That was a good idea till it wasn't.